Hello, and welcome to Autumn Willow's Doll Nursery. My name's Miranda, and today I'm doing an update video. I don't normally post videos on Thursday, but we've had a request for an update video on how I am feeling about the hobby right now. A couple videos ago, I had made a video about kind of being in a lull and not really being super excited about the hobby. Yes, things have changed. We do have good news for this update. And a really cool announcement. So, you will have to please pardon me. I am not feeling my best today. So, I'm a little scattered. But I will try to stay focused and on topic here. Now, a friend of mine in the hobby made mention of a specific doll in her collection, which is Joy by Faiza Sapanos, I think is how you say her name. And I'm gathering that the dolls that she makes, it's not a reborn doll, it's a manufactured doll, and I'm, by the looks of things, they might be similar to the Virginia Turner dolls that I have here. Now, I had never heard of this artist before, but if you're familiar with the doll channel, Hey There Spooky Face, she's the one who did the video, and she was showing technically 3 different dolls by this artist. 2 of them were the same kit, but they were done completely different. And when I tell you what, when I saw her video, I had never heard of this artist before, I'd never seen these dolls before, but the sculpt called Joy, oh my goodness. Her doll, the one that I fell in love with, she calls Marlowe. That's the name of her baby. And Marlowe was just the most stunning baby. I didn't know, like when the baby first popped up on the screen, I didn't know like anything about the baby, of course. And it looked so good, I assumed it was reborn. And I mean, you talk about bond at first sight. I don't know if anybody has experienced that before, but I had just instantly was like, I must have this doll. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, this is probably, I'm not familiar with this sculpt. It's probably a reborn doll that's new. I mean, this doll probably cost a couple $1,000s. Like, you know, you just know how you do in your mind. And she went on to talk about the doll. It is a manufactured doll. And I tell you what, I teleported like instantly. As soon as she told, you know, the artist and the name of the sculpt, I was over to eBay. Like, I have got to find this doll. And just like with the Virginia Turner dolls, you can have a sculpt like this is this the Wendy sculpt? I think she's the Wendy sculpt. I thought it said on the back. I could have swore. I tell you what, I'm never good at remembering sculpt names. Well, I think they are the Wendy sculpt, if I remember correctly. Still searching for her wig, guys. Still working on it. But anyway, so these can come in a variety of eye color and hair color, and some versions even come in different skin colors, and phases are the same way. So the Joy sculpt, when I went to eBay, they had a variety of different colorings. Now, I really liked the coloring that Hey There Spooky Face had. She had one that was blue-eyed with brown hair, and I really liked that. That combination. So that's what I was specifically looking for when I ran to eBay. And I was able to find the one I wanted. These, and it's the same, you know, these dolls here, the Virginia Turner dolls. I mean, you can sometimes find one for $50. You can also, you know, the same sculpt with maybe a different hair color might be $400. The pricing's all over the place. And I noticed it's the same way with Faisa's dolls. The prices are all over the place. But I was able to find one for a really good price. And, oh, a real good friend of mine, she's so sweet. And she just, she just came up, I want to bless Miranda with some dolly money. And she had PayPal'd me just out of the blue, surprised the dickens out of me, and just, you know, sent me some dolly money. And so it just worked out perfect. I was able to adopt the little Joy sculpt, and she is on, well, she hasn't left yet. Now we're in the middle of 2 different big snowstorms. We had one a few days ago, and we're expected to have another roll in. Some parts are getting hit today, and I think we're either going to get hit tonight or tomorrow. So she may be late. You know, the person who's sending her may not be able to get her shipped out anytime soon with the storms and everything. So I have no idea when she's going to be here. But she is coming. She is coming. So I haven't been this excited for a doll in a really long time. And that feels, all of it has felt just so exciting. I mean, just seeing her on Hey There Spooky Face's channel, I mean, oh, I tell you what, I was so jazzed up that I, you know, bursts of energy, right? And I just started cleaning the house. Like, I instantly am in nesting mode, preparing for a baby, and oh man, I'm telling you what, I've had some clutter. And I'm the type of person I can't handle clutter. But the house over this, especially this past year, has been so cluttered. We had gone down last spring to where my husband's from in Texas. And he had a bunch of stuff down there that he didn't bring up here when he moved. And then his mom had given him some stuff. And we came up here with, it was the biggest U-Haul that you could get. And we brought all this stuff up here with really no place to put it. And so everything, like inside and outside, has just been wild amounts of clutter that I am not used to. And I have felt unmotivated and just like, what do I do with this stuff? You know, like, I don't even know what to do with this stuff. We really need an extra room. You know? Oh, goodness. But it has motivated me to go through and really get rid of the clutter, get creative with how I'm doing this and how to organize and store what we are keeping. So it's been really good. It's been really, really good. Not only has this doll breathed in new life for the hobby, but it's also motivated me to get some things done that I need to get done. So very exciting. I got a huge chunk of the decluttering done yesterday. And if I can get to feeling better today, then I have more work I'll be doing today. But I wanted to show you yesterday in all the excitement. Yesterday was our date night. We have date night on Wednesday nights. And we just stayed here in our real small town for a date night. So we didn't do anything super fancy. But we did, after going to eat, we stopped over at Goodwill, and they happened to be doing a 50% off of select ticket. Like I think it was the yellow tickets. So it was a great time to go, get some super, super good deals. So I did pick up a few things for new baby, but also should fit these girls and should fit Felicity. So this stuff will be shared between the dolls. There was something else I was going to say with that. I had a thought in my... See, I'm telling you guys, when I don't feel good, my brain just turns to mush. Oh, that's it. So, just to give another shout out to Hey There Spooky Face, I asked her what size the Joy Kit wears, and she is such a sweetheart. She made a whole little video for me talking to me about, because just like these girls here can wear a variety of, just a range of sizes. Apparently the Joy Kit also is the same way. She's got her feet, she can wear newborn shoes. She's got extra small feet, but she can wear anywhere from 3 to 6 months to 12 months clothes depending on the pieces. So a wide variety of sizes. And I was so thankful that she sent me that yesterday, so that by the time we went to Goodwill, I already had all the information of what sizes she was going to need. So it worked out perfectly, and that was so, so sweet of her. Oh my gosh. If you guys haven't gone and checked out her channel, you guys probably know her or knew her before I did. I'm fairly new to the scene, but she collects a variety of dolls. And she did a video just the other day showing her doll room. Guys, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. She has some amazing dolls. And it seems like, now she's big into the monster dolls, which I'm not. But the dolls that she has that, you know, you'd consider just normal humans, we have the same taste in those dolls. Because I'm telling you, every single one that she pulls up, I'm like, oh my gosh. Just like the painting, the hair, perfection. So go check her out if you happen to not know of her. Go check her out. But let me show you what I picked up. Now, this kit has an open mouth. I don't know if she'll be able to take a pacifier or not, but I just picked these up at Dollar Tree just to test that out. Because I would like... These girls here, you can't get into their heads without tearing them up to, you know, have them take a magnetic pacifier, which is what they would need. But I don't know what this sculpt is like. I would like for her to take a pacifier some way, somehow. Whether she can take a full one or whether I got to modify it, I don't know. But I want to, that'll be something I try to work on. Now, it appears that her body is similar to how these girls' body comes naturally. Now, remember, I modified Tabitha's body here. She's got a more realistic body shape. I put her on a reborn body. Effie here has her original body from factory, and it looks like Joy's going to have the same style of body. And I don't plan on modifying it. I really don't. I'd like to keep it original. Modifying her, this was a nightmare trying to modify her. I had to cut up her old body and sew parts of it, the limb parts, onto the reborn body. And I'm not good at sewing, and it was a nightmare. So I really plan on leaving her as is. But we'll see about the pacifiers. I'll let you guys know how that works out. And I wanted to get her a lovey, and I just had this feeling, okay? You know how some real children, they'll go with a traditional, you know, little toy lovey. But then you've got babies like my little brother. When he was around 3 years old, he fell in love with one of Mom's wooden knickknacks. And he carried that thing with him everywhere. He slept with this thing. It was a little wooden cow. And he called it Cow. And I'm telling you what, he could not go anywhere without that little wooden cow, and we thought it was the strangest thing. Out of all the actual toys, that little wooden knick-knack cow was his thing. And I just had the feeling that our new little girl is going to be the same way. She's going to like an Odd Lovey. And that's why I picked up this at Goodwill. She's got a little heart here that says June. So that's what we're going to call her. She's got the cutest little crimped hair. And she's got like the, I don't know if you can hear that. It's like the beads. And she's meant to sit on a shelf and her little legs dangle. But I just felt like this is her lovey. This is who she's gonna like. She's gonna like one of those odd little toys. So we got her that. I'll just sit it here. And the rest of what I got is clothes for her. And I picked up this. I'm always needing these little white onesies because you know that that's what I keep on my dolls all the time. They'll have a little white onesie and a diaper on underneath their outfits. So I picked this one up. We'll see how it fits. I also got, this is like a little quilted sleeper. It's a footed sleeper with these really pretty pink and red flowers, and it's got the green, like sage green leaves. Real cute little sleeper. And I'm going to try this 6 to 9 months. We'll see. She may need something longer. I don't know. We'll play around. And if this happens to be too small, yes, I do. Like these girls can wear. I think that she's wearing right here 6 to 9 months sleeper. Yeah, she is. So like I said, they'll be able to share clothes. I also picked up this little corduroy, like turquoise. The camera's not really picking up the color that super great. It's showing much darker than what it is. I don't know. That kind of shows a more accurate color. And it's got little ruffled sleeves. And then, of course, we had to have one little fancy dress. I just thought that was so cute. Green. And I love velvet. That's one of my favorite textures. Again, the collars aren't super showing up right, but this is looking much darker than what it is. Now this next piece, I needed really bad. I do outings with my dolls, and I do like to have them dressed for the weather. That's important. I like to be as realistic as possible with that. And I did not have a jacket. This is 3 to 6 months. Let me check. Yeah, 3 to 6 months size. Little winter coat. It's got this fur little hood. And this is just the absolute best. It's got little horses on it. Do you see that? Oh my goodness. I'm a horse girl. I grew up with horses. So I just love it. And the cool part that I didn't even realize about this coat when I bought it was on the inside. See this extra piece here? It zips into the sides. So it's either, you can have it as an extra lining in the coat, or you unzip it and it's a little vest that zips in the front. Is that not cool? That's what the inside looks like. So my girls will definitely be sharing this coat. Just making a stack over here. Next is this little outfit here. It looks more like an outfit for the fall. It's got these little, almost like patchwork flowers on it. These pants, and I got it to go with this little fuzzy sweater with the ruffle across and buttons up the front. And so that's what it looked like. So cute. Got this little pink jumper. No footsies in it, but it does have like a little bow detail on the side there. Ruffles that go up over the shoulder and onto the back. And then little like wooden buttons on the front. Mostly got sleepers here because I didn't have a lot of sleepers in this size. This one has a little bit of lace around the collar. And it's got these peach and orange flowers with the green leaves. Footy jammas, buttons up the front. I prefer the button up sleepers. I am not a huge fan of the zippers. They never seem to like sit right. This is little peaches. Pears. Are these pears? Yes, these are pears. Oh, I'm telling you. Mush brain. Got a little pear there. And then just dotted all over little pears. Also buttons up, footies. Little bit of yellow stitching around the collar. Real cute. Now this one is a zipper. It's the only zippered one I got, but it's real cute. It's got this ruffle going down the zipper. It's also footy pajamas. And it's this real light green with lilac flowers on it. Thought that was cute. Now the last thing I got here was this outfit. Oh, it's like a sage green pants. It's showing up weird in this lighting. But I got it to go with this sweater with peach, I think they're supposed to be roses, and then the sage green leaves to match with the pants. So that's what we got for our new little girl. I have 3 first names picked out that I'm going to decide between. And I won't make my decision until I have her in hand. Go ahead and put this stuff down. But I'm looking at the names Letty, Velzy, and Sylvie. I just felt like she was going to be a girly girl, and so I wanted a real girly girl sounding name. So that's what we're looking at for first names. And you just never know until you get the doll, right? You know, you can't go being dead set on a name until the doll comes in. So I'll keep you posted. I will keep you posted on when we're expecting her. I will be doing a box opening. And I will probably also be doing another video of her first night home. I'm real excited about those. It's going to be fun. And I'm already starting to think of deciding about a photo book for her, because I said I wasn't going to do a photo book for every one of them, but I may. She just has one of those faces that it looks like it's going to be extra fun to do photo shoots with her because of her expression. And Hey There Spooky Face made mention that she can look so different from certain camera angles. It makes her look like it gives her that extra realism. So doing a photo book for her sounds like it would be an absolute blast. And I have a lot of scrapbooking stuff that I got from Jeff's mom. So I may just do that instead of your run-of-the-mill photo book like I've been doing. I may just do a scrapbook for her. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I don't want to get ahead of myself. But I have been preparing. I've been setting aside some things that I already have that I think she'll be able to use. And I put the majority of my dolls are officially back in storage until we get the nursery built. So I don't have a ton of dolls out anymore. I had them all out for a while there in a box, just sitting in the kitchen. But again, with the clutter, right? With the clutter, stuff had to be put away. But that's where we're at. I'm very excited. I'm back in it to win it in the hobby. And we're playing the waiting game now. Waiting for her to ship out. She's being shipped UPS, which I've heard horror stories with, and so I'm a little nervous about that, but we'll see. We'll see. You know how it is. You know how it is with shipping and dolls, and almost everybody has a horror story, right? Even if it's not the company that it's shipped with, you know, which is porch pirates and all that mess, which we do have around here. So I'm home most of the time, so I'm not too worried about that. But you know, that is a thing. And you know, right before the old Xmas rolled around this year, I saw a fella outside. I just happened to walk by the window, and I saw this fella pushing this real girly looking bike. He looked like, you know, a hard gangster kind of guy, but he was pushing this pink bike. It just didn't look right, you know? And I thought, well, that's odd, you know? And I noticed as he was walking really, really slow. And he stared real hard at our porch. And I did have a box sitting out on our porch. But then he noticed me standing in the door. And he kept going, or in the window. I think he noticed me in the window, is what I was trying to say. And he kept going, but he was looking at every single porch. And he would even kind of stop as he was going up through the neighborhood. And I think he was looking, and he had one package already in his hand as he was pushing his bicycle that he had there. And it just made me wonder, was he attempting to, you know, take packages and stuff? Because that's a huge thing in our town here. We have a group where everybody, you know, gets on and chats. And one year, like, they were systematically hitting different streets right before Christmas and stealing people's packages off their porches. And I mean, around 100 people in this real small town lost packages. And right before I saw this fella, the previous day, I had been on Facebook and I saw where a lady had a video from her porch camera showing a guy coming up and stealing packages off her porch. So, and this guy looked very similar to that guy, and I was just like, oh wow, I wonder if that's what's happening here. So, gosh, you gotta watch, especially, you know, it's not that huge of a deal if you're just expecting, you know, something simple from Amazon, but if you're expecting a doll, I mean, and especially, you know, if it's a couple $1,000, you know, reborn doll, or, I mean, goodness gracious, a silicone doll that's $10,000-$15,000. Oh gosh, yeah, I would be camping on my porch to prevent the porch pirates. But yeah, anyway, I got way off onto that, but yeah, I'm excited about the hobby. I'm trying to get things done around here, and I do have quite a few ideas for some videos coming up here. So we do have quite a bit to film. I've got to get 2 videos up this weekend. So I'll be doing, I got to do a little research for the one. We're going to be talking about something pretty cool that I've talked about on another channel of mine. But I gotta go find that article again. But yeah, we got some interesting stuff coming up. You know, I like getting into some weird topics, and this is going to be another one of those odd topics that I'm not sure I've heard anybody in the dog community talking about. So, yeah, some may love it, some may hate it. You can't please everybody, right? But these girls have just been sitting up here. This has been their little home. I've enjoyed having them over here. And she was dressed to go because, as you saw in the last video, she went on a trip with us to go see the old Lee Middleton doll factory. Her wig's not doing too bad right now. I think I finally got it laying right in the bangs. Still wanting a different one, but we'll see. I'd like to find something. I'm definitely wanting to stick around this color or this color here is my goal. But they're so cute. These girls. I really enjoy having them out. So they definitely were not getting packed away. I will be taking Felicity back out. I do think I have another name, a possible name for her. And it was one of the names that I was trying to decide on in the first place. And that was the first name of Fayrin. I really thought that name suited her, and I almost went with that name. So we may be trying that name for her again. Now, with the new baby coming, I may leave Felicity or Fayrin in storage a little bit longer, because there'd be no point in taking her out right now. All my attention's, it's going to be on the new baby for a little bit. So, no sense in trying to take her out. It would probably just end up messing up the bond with both of them if I tried. I'm one of those people, I can't do two dolls back to back, or it seems to mess me up with bonding. So, so she may stay in storage a little bit longer. I'd originally gone with 2 weeks, but we may do a little bit longer than that. And so, but I'll keep you posted on that, and I'll definitely do a video taking her back out of storage and talking about what the plan is and what I've decided officially for her name. Currently, her name is Felicity Josephine Francesca. And if I do a name change, I'm probably switching all of them, not just her first name. So, we'll see. But then that means I have to go back and redo paperwork and stuff like that. So, I'm not a fan of having to go back and redo paperwork, but I have had to do it. I had to do it for Hava. I think Hava's been the only one I've changed a name up on. Yeah. So, exciting things to come. And I think that's where I'll end this video, and I will see you guys, hopefully, if everything goes well, I will see you Saturday night with one of our fun topics. So, thank you for joining us here. Thank you everybody who's been commenting, and special thank you to Hey There Spooky Face for all of the support and helping with sizing and everything. That means so much. So, everybody, blessings to all of you. I will see you again here soon. Bye for now.